Hey, what's up, you guys? And we are sipping with Steph, and I'm sitting up here sipping with Hey Miss Kim.
Hi.
What is going on, girl? I am so excited to be with her. Y'all don't understand. Like, I have stalked her Instagram. I ran her down. When I first met Kim, it was at the Crown. So I'm super excited to now be sitting here in Baltimore with Hey Miss Kim.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Life is good. Just moving on up in the music ladder.
Moving on up in the music ladder. I will say I had to sit down with Kim because as a Baltimorean, I will claim it now, me being originally from Kansas City, coming here and just experiencing music and experiencing women in music. When I ran across you, you were so lit on stage. I had not ran across a female such as you. So when did you get into this game, this rap game, this artistry?
I got into music officially in 2017. I put out my first song in 2017, No Bluffing, and since then it's been like
since then it was No Bluffing.
So you pretty much.
Got you. So that was when you decided. What age were you? How old were you?
I was 20, 21.
Okay, so you were young still, and you decided this is what I'm going to do. This is going to make me a profit. I'm going to go make this my craft.
Yes.
I love it. I think when I first saw you, you were so raw on stage.
Thank
you were performing. I think your mic had messed up.
Oh my gosh.
And she just was like, I don't need no mic. I'm good. And she just performed even still. And then took her shoes off on a Patti LaBelle type of tip, you know. And it was just, and performing, it was great. Like, it was awesome. So what's the actual drive that got you to claim Hey Miss Kim as the brand now? Like, not necessarily making it another type of name, or what landed on that?
My name is 𝐄𝐤𝐢, but like people call me Cam for short. So when I first like initially said I wanted to rap, I was like, okay, I need a name that's like, it's not no, I don't want to say corny name, but like I just wanted like a stage name that was like true to myself. So I chose Miss Cam because I was like, okay, anytime somebody say my name, it's going to be respect attached to it. So it's just Miss all the time.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. And it's like, I just wanted it to be catchy, like, hey, Miss Cam.
Gotcha.
So every time I did a show, I always started it off with hey, Miss Cam, ended it with hey, Miss Cam. Like, every interview I do, like, hey, Miss Cam. Little random videos, hey Miss Cam.
Right.
So then I just started building that into like the whole brand.
I think that's the key to what makes you so successful, is that you have created this whole brand around, you know, just the personality of you, but also the personalities of you. Your new project is called Two Face.
Yes.
I saw the artwork. Who did the artwork on the cover?
Soraya Jones did the artwork. So her name is Rhea Patra, I believe, on Twitter and Instagram.
Okay, so it's beautiful how you got like this little high ponytail, and on the other side like the or tongue out. I'm like, okay, I like that, but it's good, and it's Two Face. Also, like two, how they say in Baltimore, I say two T-O-O-2. And she says two in Baltimore, T-E-W. So you took that and you just created a whole brand with it. Yep. And you also gave me something.
I got you some stuff.
Which I got some stuff. Hey Miss Kim is a whole brand. So as y'all can see, like, this is one of the items that you have on your website, heymisskim.com, I think, right? Yes. And I love just how everything looks, everything matches your personality. When you go to the website, I've checked out your music when it comes up. So what made you actually decide to say, I'm gonna do this website, and this time it's because you sound very different than a lot of females. I want to give you congratulations on that, because from one song to, I heard Solar Return, okay, to We Are the World. That sounds like two different Cams, and it's nothing wrong with that. But to me, that sounds like a two different Cams. But that also sounds like an album. You know, it sounds like you're getting a spectrum. So do you sit and really be writing? Like, that's what I wanted to know.
I do be writing. Like, it depends. I'm either in my phone or I actually got a whole bunch of notebooks that I be writing in. So
everybody has their notebooks.
Some kind of notebook. And I think like that's really just like authentically me. It's like it's just a difference in every little thing I do. Like you said, those multiple personalities. Like, yeah, I could sit and go up here on stage and cut y'all out, but at the same time, like, I could sit here and just really have a real conversation with you, talk to you about what's going on in the world.
And there are bars and lyrics behind what you are saying. So in that, I can respect. Like, you said something about you want, you know, be, Blue Ivy and Beyonce gonna show up at your wedding and stuff. That's a lit wedding, okay? Shout out to Chris. That's a lit wedding. All right, I'm gonna be there for that. Shout out to that. So the last song that you had that I saw We Are the World. I just mentioned it. That hit like, I think when I went to that, it hit like viral. You had like 20,000 views, and you've been getting some recognition from, you know, I Can't Stand the Rain.
Yes, my inspiration.
Yes. So how does that feel?
That felt like, it felt like, one, it was a big leap, so I'm glad that it worked the way it did. I'm glad that I was just like, okay, let me really take and do something completely different. Like, I know this isn't really what people expect from me, and like generally in music, people don't want to hear what they call that positive music. But I'm like, this is what I like, and like this is what I want to talk about, and just to see it like pop off like that, even collabing with 𝖬𝗂yeye𝗂yu, like she really came in and just killed the whole verse. It was almost like flawless. Like everything was just happening in order, and then to get Missy to say something, I'm like, that's who inspired me to even like just be myself, like it's kind of like on your vision board, 100%. Right? Yeah, so it was like, wow, okay. It was real good to see everything come full circle.
And speaking of like the leap, I think what I am really impressed by is that you leap and you're a Hey Miss Cam, but you work with a great group of people, I see, and you also give that love back to those group of people that you work with. How is it working though with your close family and friends? Because I know it can kind of be like, you know, you got everybody in order, trying to get, and if you know everybody, you already know where everybody at. They're going to bring the bullshit to you. Everybody going to say something to you, you know what I'm saying? So
I think that it's probably the best thing anybody could have, especially when we in a world where, like, people losing people. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just need to have people around us who know us and, like, who have the same goals in mind and who trying to do the same thing with you. Because it's like, a lot of people out here that's just gonna be like, oh, I want to be a part of your team. You know, they don't really know what you about. They don't really know you. You get what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of energy, energy exchange.
Who produced most of the album?
Produced most of the album.
Oh, you have just multiple.
It's so many producers.
Gotcha. So you really collaborated.
But my engineer for the album is 40 the Plug, and he's part of Plug as well. So, and then a part of Plug is 40, 𝖬𝗂yeyeRyu, and that mixes us all together. And then we got 2 World Order. And that's 𝐄𝐭𝐞𝐩𝐡, Chris Cash's Go Call Boomer, and the scene for real. So everybody just came together and just made it one big thing.
Movement.
It's all Baltimore. Yeah, all Baltimore artists, all Baltimore producers, engineers, all that.
Got you. So you have been pushing, and I've seen a couple of your posts that you've done. You're all on TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm
trying
Are you trying your hand in the comedy thing?
I ain't gonna say I've been trying my hand.
I'm gonna have to press your boyfriend about these wigs. I wonder if she like tries them on like and messes with them sometimes. I was thinking, are you trying your hand in comedy as well as you're doing the music?
I always like just had like a sense of humor for stuff. We gonna be doing some skits. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. So just look out for like some little funny stuff, cause like we all just like, when I say we, I mean like me and my team, like we all just be geeking all the time, and it's just always something that need a camera on it. So
I think that's the great thing about just where we're at now as a people, where you can do your music, you can do your acting if you want to do, behind the scenes if you want to do other things. You're able to do that without feeling like you're being put in a box and things like that. Do you feel like, I will say it's March Women's History Month.
Yes.
You know, you already mentioned Missy. Who are some other people that you feel like kind of inspire you in this journey that you're doing, that you're going through?
I would like to say like, because it's like, I always like, I'm real bad with shout outs, but it's definitely like pretty much a lot of the women that are in the Baltimore scene, and it's not even like just rap, it's R&B, it's, I know women who do poetry, like, and I'm just discovering a lot of things, but pretty much everybody that I come into contact with in this scene, I'm spreading out in like the DMV scene and stuff like that, so I mean, I definitely get inspiration from pretty much everybody.
Gotcha. And that's pretty much everybody. That's nobody else. Like, what other? I know there are. 𝐬𝐿 is from Baltimore. I just, me, like I said, I've been from here. I had to watch the rap game to catch up.
𝐬𝐿 is.
I had to watch the rap game to catch up, and then
like crazy.
Well, I will say, that's a crazy talent. So to have a friend that you are, you feel like you're on an equal platform with the lyrics as well. Like, how does that feel to have that as a colleague,
That is like really, really good, because she like my little sister for real.
Gotcha.
So like I never really had that relationship with somebody before where it's like
y'all work creatively together sometimes?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, got you. Yeah.
And it's like she's been in the game longer than I've been in the game, so she teaches me stuff, and I'm teaching her stuff, and like we just keep elevating. It's amazing. It's amazing.
And I definitely would say I just try to pay so much attention to how those things work. But, you know, as we move forward, do you think that, you know, we're in 2021, the summer's coming up. Mm-hmm. You have anything that you're planning on doing, you know, as you're staying in the music lane? I know you got your merchandise. Hey, Miss Cam. Are you going to be doing more other merchandise? That's why you had the other soap on there.
It is going to be more merchandise. It is going to be more merchandise.
More merch.
There we go, more merch. That is coming out within the spring season. So it's going to be another rollout of hats. It's not going to be weenies, though.
Got you. I was explicit with her. I needed these. I needed my...
Mm-hmm. But we're going to have some visuals coming out, a lot of content coming out. Like I said, we got skits coming out, a lot of virtual performances, and just like a lot of visual art for everybody. Like, I want to show everybody that it doesn't end when you just put something out. You can always recircle back to stuff and just multiply, whatever you did. So we're going to circle back to whatever you could think in your head, Miss Cam, is coming back out times 10.
Right, so, got you. I think that it's great that your music shows different sides. And it helps, you know, I think that it helps that you show that you're able to express yourself. When we as women deal with some mental health issues and things like that, one of the quickest things that we'll probably want to do is write, you know, and so I do truly listen to your words and try to hear that, because at the end of the day, you coming from a place where you've had pain, you've had heartache, you've had things happen to where now this is how you're putting it into your music, and it's coming out so beautifly. So I can appreciate.
I was hoping that was received.
Yes, I mean, even when you're on stage, and I've seen you on stage do shows where you're just like, you know, that is an emotion as well. That's an expression as well that needs to be there. So that's lit. Are you looking to like collaborate with anybody? Even if they like, I don't care who they are, you looking to collaborate with someone?
In particular. Now that we was talking about 𝐬𝐢, of course I'm trying to collab with 𝐬𝐢 for real. But like I really do want to open up to more producers.
Okay, producers.
Particularly women. I want to of course I want to work with women all the time, but like for real, we really doing it out here. Yeah. But I want to work with more producers within Baltimore, not without outside of Baltimore. But yeah,
we've been sipping with Steph, you guys. Okay, so don't take nothing. But no, like I agree. I think that your sound is able to be global, you know, and you don't have to stop at necessarily even in the States. You can go to those different sounds. You can try some reggaeton or something, you know, some different things like that, Afro beats and things like that, just to touch the limit. And, you know, I think that would work well with you for sure. Anything. Yes, for sure.
Try anything.
You know what, Cam? I truly appreciate you for just stopping by and running up on me and coming and sip with me.
Running up on me.
Look, if I ran down on you, but I appreciate you for stopping by and sipping with Steph, and I cannot wait to look forward to your other projects. Y'all make sure that y'all grab every piece of merchandise y'all can from her. Okay, and so cute. I would take it down and put it on top of my little bun, but you know, it's so cute. It's so cute on top of the bun.
Just like that.
Yes, it's cute. But thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's sipping with Steph, y'all.